Episode 55.
Episode 55.
Oh, Brian, you're back.
Yay!
Did you just say right where my nuts are?
Finally, Brian's back. Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, what's going on?
Nothing.
Hello, Aaron. Welcome to the show.
What's up? How you doing?
Aaron,
Yes, we're just starting now.
we got Brian. Brian's back from his
I was
snifflies.
pointing to my nuts about where the links were on the YouTube
Oh,
videos. and-
if I could do that, they'd be right
Right.
here.
Perfect.
Like they're over here somewhere.
Yeah, we'll try and put them right here. Burton, welcome to the show.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. And Stephanie,
Hello.
how are you?
The lady.
I'm doing well.
Terrific. Great. We have
Wonderful.
some big news tonight. We've got Married AF coming on, which we're
Woohoo!
very excited about.
Love that.
I love Married AF.
Oh, yeah, we do.
I bet that's going to be fun.
I hope so.
Jokes.
Yay.
So it's episode
Laughing.
55.
Criticism.
Real quick, we'll get some housekeeping out of the way and we'll be done. I got some big news.
How big is it?
It's pretty big. We're blowing up. You'll find out how.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, indeed.
Are you gonna drop it on them?
Maybe. So we're on SKO Radio now, iHeartRadio, iTunes. We're on Bubblo Entertainment. Thank you for having us on there. Yeah, that's pretty much all I want to do. And then we'll. I have a big announcement. I'm just excited. I want to announce it.
Well, like
Sweet.
I'm-
Do it.
Do
I'm
it.
getting kind
Rip
of
off
hungry.
the Band-Aid.
Well, hold on. We got a new sponsor,
Okay.
but it starts with a story. You know what I really hate?
What?
Having to go to the grocery store to get random items.
Like what?
Well, it's just not fun when you have to jump out of the car to get one stupid thing. I wrote this today.
I
obviously.
do hate getting one stupid thing.
Like
I
going
can't-
to the
you
gas
can't
station.
interact with it because it's written. So you can't,
I can't interact
you
with
can't
it.
look 'em
Well,
up.
tell us, Larry.
Well, like going to the gas station for toilet paper. It's
Why
annoying.
would you go there for toilet paper when you can just shit at the gas station?
I'm glad you asked, Brian. I've eliminated that one aspect of shopping trips.
Ooh.
I have. Thanks to our new sponsor, the Bio Bidet.
The
Ooh.
bio bidet.
Yes.
The bio bidet.
I am able to go number 2. That's poo, if you don't know. And now
Thought
I'm
that
in
was
and out of the
4.5.
bathroom, saving the environment, and I have a super clean bum to show for it.
But
So
you're
thank
using
you.
more
You're
water.
going to
so
show
how's
us your
that saving?
bum? Is
If
that
you
what
need me
just said?
to.
Let's do it.
It's censored.
Prove
shiny?
it.
Well, I just want to let you guys know, in my home,
Mm-hmm.
I entrust the cleanliness and tidiness of my family's rear ends and my friends with the Slim Edge
Ooh, that is slim.
Bio Bidet,
So I can.
I
Clean
can't
in
wait to
comfort?
poop over here.
a.k.a. the world's most comfortable bidet attachment.
There is a natural incline
There's a natural
for
incline.
a comfortable fit.
Nice.
It's designed with your bathroom in mind.
I'm flush with excitement.
I want to show you what Kim's in the little kit here. My favorite part was on top of the easily installed bidet was a poop emoji.
That is
They really put
awesome.
that in there.
Yeah, they gave me 3 of them. So
Dibs.
It's like a stress ball poop
yeah,
emoji.
so that's gonna go
Here.
right on the
Bring it up.
table of things.
The table of things.
Yep.
Squeeze the poop stress
Poop
emoji.
it, poop it.
So
You
when I
squeeze
get
that
tired, when I get tired of your shit, I'm just gonna,
Exactly. That's the
Sure.
stress ball.
like
That's
I'm
exactly
sick
what
of
it is.
your shit. So I'm gonna use my bio bidet.
Exactly.
So the rest of those are going to need that.
So we're gonna need
Yeah.
the rest of those.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna have to hand out the rest. So if you go to biobidet.com, you can get all these cool items here, and they've got different attachments and things for affordable prices. And we're pretty happy to have them as a sponsor.
So if I get spunk lube on my butthole, will the bio bidet be able to clean it off?
Fuck yeah, Will.
Oh, nice. Because spunk lube
Absolutely.
gets all over the place. It really
I
boots
was
you up.
I was shocked to find out that Americans use about 36 billion rolls of toilet paper every year.
That's way too many.
I know.
My son adds
That's
to that.
that's a low estimate in
My son
house.
is
I
like
know.
double that.
It's an average.
That's average. Yeah. Well, thank you to BioBidet. We're really happy to have you guys on
thank
here. Check out they had an Indiegogo, I think it's what it's called.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they raised $36,000 to make water-powered toilet seats that have night lights and slow-closing lids.
Damn.
So they're moving into some shit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, they
Literally.
are. Yeah, they really are the king of shit. So we're happy to have them, and we'll be talking about that pretty much every episode because I'm just super fucking excited. I have a bidet in my house now.
Yeah.
As you guys all should be now.
I'll take 2.
Yeah.
Larry got so sick of that shit, he went and got a bidet.
My kids love bidets.
Well, you said your
You know
son,
who else
like,
has a
turned it up
bidet?
The one time.
He
and
turned it all the way up.
now
Tim
he's
the
gonna
fraud.
hate you. He's going to hate you for life because you told that story.
Yeah, I know. Tim the Fraud has a bidet as well.
Yes, Tim the Fraud has a bidet.
So you want me to thank our Patreons real quick?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
do that
let's
real quick.
thank them.
Other sponsors, Patreons.
Well, I got to get to the sponsors real quick. Got the Corkscrew Saloon. Just did a comedy show there. That was a lot
Who?
of fun.
Famous for
Chops.
seafood.
Chaps.
I had their chops.
Steaks.
Did you like my pictures?
I did like the pictures you took, except
Except what?
they were all boob shots of me. I mean, I had
thought
boobs.
I got your face.
You got my face.
Your
but
face isn't a boob.
boobs, maybe.
Yes, it is.
So thanks to the Corkscrew Saloon for helping us out here all the time. If you go to wehavemerch.com, you can get some of our shirts and hats and fun things.
Honky bucket.
And then if you're on YouTube, you can see
Find your buffalo.
we got some new pins here. So we got all this shit. You can go on the website and order those. Just email me. I'll send you some. And then Spunk Lube. And hopefully by the end of this episode, we'll be giving away a bottle of Spunk Lube.
I have a feeling we will.
I hope
oh
so.
my goodness.
I know.
A quick
Winner,
premonition.
Burton's pretending to take this seriously. And then I just want to thank our Patreons. Obviously, we used your money to upgrade the studio and
Thank
get
you.
everything going. So thank you.
We got
Fuck
lights.
you.
We have a new Patreon this week. We're having them on. Married AF. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Brooke
They're
and Randall.
awesome.
Thank
They're
you.
really
Really
awesome.
appreciate it. And
Hello,
then-
friends.
My interview was awesome too.
Yeah. Your interview's always awesome, man.
Thank you so much.
You're a very
I'm
important
glad
part of the
you-
show.
I'm glad you appreciate
You
it.
do
I don't-
really well when you're not
I probably
here.
should say it after 55
But I
episodes.
just feel like in the future you're gonna feel
that
like
was good.
you could just get off my show.
No,
in the
no.
future you're gonna say
No.
something like that.
No, I would never do that to you.
In the future,
no. Future
of this
Larry.
episode.
You know, I think I met my future self the other day at a toy store. This guy, I was there with my brother. No, I'm not even fucking around. This is fucked up. I'll tell this real quick
Yeah.
if you guys want. We were walking around in the clearance section of the toy aisle, and this old guy kept walking past us, and he would stop and randomly point out stuff that I would like, but this guy wouldn't know what I like. But he wouldn't like look at me directly. It was like the Back to the Future, where he's like, "Hey, there's a Batman over there." And I was like, "Oh, cool, that'd be great, thanks." And I go look at him, I'm like, "Oh, this is not bad." He goes, "Hey, if you sign up for the card, you get an extra 10% off," and just like walked away. And I was like, it reminded me of that scene in Back to the Future. Where Doc Brown's like, "Gonna storm tonight," and he's like, "Oh, I don't think so." Sorry, it freaked me out. So, anyways, yeah.
So did you buy the Batman?
No, it's too expensive.
Oh, okay.
Future me obviously makes more money than me.
Yeah.
That
Future,
was
you
a
can
bad
afford it.
story.
We good.
Oh, welcome back, Ryan. Glad you're here.
Me too.
It's nice to have you.
Yep. Go fuck yourself.
With what? Spunk Lube?
Spunk lube and a bidet.
I can't wait till you get to use the bidet.
I'm waiting until I see it on Facebook that you've installed it.
Wait,
I
wait.
can't wait to christen it.
I should do a live. I'm
let
going to do a
regular
live video.
people just-
Oh, live christening.
is a
Oh.
bidet like a personal thing?
No.
Like, do you want everybody to put their butt cheeks on there?
Your butt cheeks don't sit on the bidet.
I know
Yeah,
it
they
doesn't,
sit on the
but,
toilet seat.
I'm just saying, like, you want your. I don't know. It's
It just sprays water up your butt.
put
I
like
kind of
this.
agree with you. I don't want to hear everyone's stories about using.
I'm
bidet.
just
The
like
whole
if it
point
was
of-
my
we
bidet.
have to talk about it because
No, that's all right.
Yeah, what if you had some taco?
I don't want Brian telling me about how he used the bidet right there.
Right.
And it
yeah. What if he
rained
got
poop.
Taco Bell booty
Oh,
And
that
he
brings me
just-
to my second story that I wrote. You want to hear it? My
Yeah.
second commercial for
with Taco
BioBidet.
Bell booty?
Man, my stomach's really bothering me today.
Ooh, why is that?
What's going on?
Fuck's wrong with you?
Oh, it's probably the old meat I ate in the refrigerator over the weekend. Silly me.
Wow. Well, I sure hope you are stacked up on toilet paper because it sounds like you'll never get that butt clean.
Fuck's wrong with you, Larry?
Oh, Brian, I'll be just fine. I have a BioBidet in my house. I can show that toilet who is boss and still walk away with a clean, refreshed butt and save the environment while doing so.
Does it
Nice.
cool the burning?
It does.
Nice.
If
I
you'd
love-
like one too, go to biobidet.com or check out Drinks with Larry /sponsors because they're on our website now to find their products today.
Is there a special code that we have yet for
No,
Bidet
no.
or anything?
Your commercial was great.
I tried. I
That
wrote
was
those.
really great.
Thank
You should write
In
short
re-
stories.
Yeah, in reality, it's like, what the fuck
You
is wrong with
should
Larry?
write you should write
Why would
erotica.
I should.
Why would you eat fucking spoiled meat? Like, are you stupid?
It's so people remember it. Next time somebody eats spoiled meat, they're gonna be like, "Fuck, I need to
All
buy
I know
a
is there'd be
bidet."
a whole lot of like, what the fuck is your problem?
I'm tapping into a specific market of people who eat rotten meat.
Yes, you are.
You do know that there are people that go behind stores and grab meat
and
out of
dumpster
dumpsters.
dive,
Yeah,
mhm.
they're like, it's only a day old.
And then
I
they
know.
go and use bidets.
No,
That's-
bidets are fancy.
Our dumpster
I
is
know,
locked
that's
up.
It's not. It wouldn't be fucking French if it wasn't fancy.
Oh, we fancy.
He's right. Oh, you fancy?
Yeah,
huh?
and
French people piss me off.
I'm French.
Oh yeah, you can't even. You can't even open your French door in the back.
Yeah, Brian's got a big French door and a crack.
He forgot.
Yeah, you can use my bidet for your French doors.
I can't even open my French door for
I should
my
start
patio.
calling my butt cheeks French doors. That'll be nice. I'm cleaning my French
is
doors
good.
with my bidet. All right. Well, let's get Married AF on here.
Yep.
Yeah.
But before you do, you should kill yourself.
Nice. Or check out our sponsors. That'd be great. Welcome back, Brian.
Glad to be here, Larry.
Thanks. Let's get him on. There you go.
The clap.
You should
actually.
Just two, just in case. All right.
Drinks of Larry clap.
Clap back.
They keep sending me threatening
Make it
cards.
I got the clap from Drinks with Larry.
Stop threatening me.
Brooke and Randall. Married as fuck.
Hello.
Married as fuck.
Hello? Stop it, Brian.
Can you guys hear us?
Hello.
Is it Drinks of Larry you're looking for?
I can see
What's
it in your
up,
Skype.
Hey, what's
Totally
up, guys?
late. What's going on?
Oh,
Nada, baby.
Sorry we
Living
took
the dream.
sorry we took so long.
No,
Yeah.
man, you're fine. We're just sitting here talking to each other through our mics with our headphones on.
That's
We're just talking about everyday mundane shit. Like I just asked Brooke, "Did you pick out the outfit for Gunner School Pictures tomorrow?"
Nice.
That's actually what most of us were doing, except for Larry.
Mhm.
I was just setting everything up.
Yep. That's what it
Larry
is.
was doing all the work, and we're like, do you
We're like,
need
yeah,
help?
screw
Gee,
Larry.
I don't know how to do anything.
That's true.
hey, real quick. Married AF t-shirt ideal. You gon' take it.
Yeah.
You gonna take it?
you gonna take it.
We need that in the
Yeah,
soundbite.
go-
I will get that as a soundbite. Well, welcome to the show, Randall and Brooke. We're recording, so we're just gonna
Beautiful.
we don't fuck around.
Jump right
Before
in.
we get started, I got one question I've got to ask.
I'm
and
not
that's,
fighting you. No.
Can we cuss on here?
No.
Yes, you can, Mr. Bagwell. Yes, you can.
We're gonna give you the best damn podcast you've ever heard.
All right.
The best damn Drinks and Larry episode podcast.
Yep.
That's all I asked for from you two. I'm wearing my podcast
Podcasters.
helping podcast shirt on. I just got it today.
Dude, that's awesome. We just ordered Brooks.
I know.
We're the worst.
Nice.
We designed the shirt, and I was like, "Fuck, we got to buy one."
I was like, I figured you just already ordered me one, but
No.
No.
Yeah, they look awesome, man.
Yeah, I like it. It's comfortable and it's on the video that we're recording, so people will see it if they get past my face.
It's a beautiful shade of lavender.
I know.
too.
I look good in this
Very-
color.
I'm digging it.
Periwinkle?
I think I went with yellow.
I
but
got a
didn't get
yellow
mine
one.
yet. Oh, damn it. Now I look like
Brooke, that's
Stephanie.
Brian
Oh my
speaking.
God.
I know
Can
you
Brian
can't.
and I wear ours together and then we can be twins?
God, I'm the
Yeah.
worst.
You know, Brooke can't tell us apart, right?
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I thought that like you just had the shittiest week ever with like getting sick and then your mom fell and Randall was like, that was Brian.
It was both of us. We're the same person.
Well, Brian
Yes.
got sick after Larry, and his mom
Right.
broke her hip
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Because
I
of
thought
Larry.
it-
Yeah.
because
Yes.
of Larry.
Mainly Larry's fault, yes.
Yes.
They kind of look alike too, but it's
Kind of.
They could definitely be cousins.
now that you're both sitting
Cousins.
next to each other in my line of sight.
Oh my god.
For sure. What's up, cuz?
Well, what's it like for Aaron? He's been making the damn podcasting rounds.
Oh, he won't shut
no,
up about
when I
it.
come back, they just treat me like some average old dude.
Oh no,
so
no, no.
it's
He's
Hold
like,
on. Hold on.
Look what
You
I can
said-
do. Look what I can do. Guys, you want to talk about me some more? Look what I did. Look what I did.
And they're
Look what I
like,
did.
no.
Does he
Oh.
say no eye contact?
Yeah.
Don't look Aaron directly in the eyes.
Talk to my attorney first.
Oh, actually, there is a announcement to go with Aaron this week, and this also goes out to Thursday catch-up as well. He did not win a trophy this week.
Oh
Not
no, he
this
didn't.
week.
No
First
karate
time
trophy.
in a long time.
Next month,
Aw.
though. Next month, I'm on my way.
Sure.
Send me on my way.
It was actually pretty
Was
funny
that
because
November?
Aaron sent me a message on Sunday asking if the ratings were up on the show after he'd been doing his rounds,
Yeah.
and the only response I could think of was "all seems normal."
Yeah. That was great.
BAU.
Yeah. Try again next week, sir.
Hey, I gotta say, we're in the process of recording. It's we got another night with John. You know, how do you say his last name? babe?
Buchanan.
Yeah, Buchanan. You know, podcast tutor, and he did Brand X podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about you guys, and you know that he liked the show, and he heard about you guys. You know, once we all
Poor
became
fella.
best friends, and
Nice.
Yes.
Besties.
then he said he listened to our interview with Aaron, and he loved it.
He loved it, and he's kind of a podcast snob
No.
too.
He's a very big snob. He's
Yeah.
kind of a dick. About
Yeah.
like,
Well, that's a big compliment then.
Awesome.
yeah,
Right,
it was.
right.
I was shocked.
Yeah, but Aaron was a big fraud on your show. He
Yeah,
made
that's
up, he made
what
up
they
voices. Well, good
Hey.
evening, Brooke and Randall.
Seriously, who talks like that?
Good morrow.
Yeah.
Fine people.
I told them if they know how to treat people better, they might have better interviews. But
Oh, come on. You got down here tonight, we're talking about your greasy taint.
Yeah. That's
was-
Randall's fault. That is Randall's fault.
I was trying to share with them that my taint also gets greasy
Well,
too
hold
when
on.
I use Spunk Lube.
Because for the backstory, Randall, the only thing I can get out of the last episode was your shiny butt. That's all I'm thinking about.
It's real. I wish it was just a joke, but I mean, it's real. It goes straight from your shaft to your balls to your butt to your butthole. Like it just careens there. There's like a funnel.
Well, there's also the issue of you just constantly overusing the over.
100%. I mean, I've never denied that. And that is, I mean, my recommendation, and since Spunk Lube is a sponsor for all of us,
Oh yeah.
use responsibly and use
Use
in
per the
moderation.
directions. And in moderation, don't be like, oh,
Oh,
I have a huge cock. I need all this.
Yeah.
You don't.
yes. Speaking of taint and balls and stuff like that,
Yes.
I don't know what bulldog in my nuts is. Can you please tell me?
Yes, well, it's not something that I do all the time, but it is supposedly. Have any of y'all seen the movie Waiting with Ryan Reynolds, where he's a waiter and
Yes.
Fantastic movie.
They-
Yes.
Yes.
and they do the bat wing?
Yes,
know,
I
they-
remember the Batwing. I don't remember the bulldog.
Yeah, the bulldog is similar. You just you stuff your nuts back, and supposedly if you bend over just right with your nuts shoved back between your legs and crushed with your ass cheeks, it looks like an upside down bulldog face.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Like
I was thinking it's supposed to look like bulldog nuts, like because they're just all out there.
That's true.
That Batwing was hilarious though. It was like,
The
it's
Batwing?
it's so veiny.
Say hello to the Batwing, bitch.
Oh,
What?
that movie's glorious.
Classic.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about Batman's dick.
No,
Oh,
you never
did
seen
you
Waiting?
see that, Larry?
I did see it. Oh yeah.
How disappointing was that?
Yeah. Bruce Wayne. You know what? I agree. Bruce Wayne should have had a bigger dick. I mean,
Yeah.
let's be realistic.
just-
It's
I
Bruce
don't
Wayne.
know. You
So angry
know,
about
listen.
Oh, great! Here it is. The Black Panther should have the biggest dick.
No, I'm not saying that. Like I think that it's like the big truck theory. You get what I'm saying?
oh yeah. Every time a big truck drives by, I always yell, "My penis is fine."
Yeah, Batman had a big ass fucking tumbler, Batmobiles, planes,
Yeah.
jets. Like it's kind of putting out there.
Well, he
like,
also wait a minute. He named everything after himself. Does that mean?
Yes.
look. Like
It is no longer drinks with Larry.
I'm a huge Batman fan. Like I would like for him to have a huge dick, but the dude's a billionaire and he has tons of big toys. He kind of gave it away.
Yeah, but that's kind of why I should have a huge one, right? Like any penis
No.
enlargement
You
technology
can't
out
have it
there.
Yeah,
all.
he can't
He's
have it.
already bought it. He's paying
And a
for
big
his
dick.
enhancements.
And billions of dollars.
Yes.
hmm
He's a billionaire. Billionaire playboy.
Spitball, and I would like to get y'all's opinions off the top of your heads, right? Because me and Brooke had this chat, and if I had to pick off the top of my head, the biggest dick out there is going to
Aaron.
be, for me, it's
Oh.
going to be the Punisher. It's going to be Frank
Hey, I'm
That's-
down with that. Frank Castle, yeah, he deserves a big
Yes.
slong. Yeah, he's the man.
I'm thinking Mr. Fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
Yeah.
yeah, but it wouldn't be real. It'd be a phony one.
Yeah, I said, is that? Did you say Thor, Stephanie?
No, she said Aaron.
I thought you were asking who was the biggest dick, not who had the biggest dick.
Who is the biggest dick? Oh my gosh.
we're all at,
My bad.
Yeah.
yeah.
Brooke
Thor.
said Thor,
Well,
then
he is a
Black
god.
Panther.
Yeah, Thor's
He's a god.
Yeah,
For Christ's sake.
Mhm.
It's
gotta
got to
have
be
a
the
huge cock.
Hulk.
that's what I said.
It has to be.
Yeah.
It's got to be like knocking over
The Hulk.
buildings. And,
I mean, did you not see what Thor Ragnarok, where Hulk gets up naked and
Yeah.
yeah,
Thor looked impressed.
yeah, Thor was like, how,
And
howdy.
that's canon now. So
Exactly.
Mm.
I picture Hulk's being disgustingly hairy and just disgusting.
I don't know. I saw that GIF of it banging the Black Widow.
Uncircumcised and green.
and purple.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure it's yeah.
Definitely uncircumcised.
Does his dick have
It's gotta
purple
be
pants?
Thick.
and like a little beetle haircut.
Exactly. Oh,
His little pubes are.
I'm gonna not sleep tonight. Thank you.
It looks like a
Nobody-
full-size Toad from Mario Kart.
Yes. Oh my god.
Who gets their dick
Looks
called
Bowser
the
from
Toad?
Super Mario.
The worst part is Toad's noise. Whatever he's like.
Actually, just for fun, they had
Oh,
the Nintendo
God.
Switch set up in Target today, and I was killing some time, so I was playing Mario Kart as Toad on the Nintendo Switch.
Nice, Brian. That's gross.
It was fun.
Well, welcome to the show, Married AF.
Oh, we're
Hi.
thrilled to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a shot to do.
We
Do you guys have any shots?
No.
I'm
We
just
are
on
liquor.
Coors Lights.
We
I-
did do a Trumple Tits for Burton.
Oh,
Nice.
there you go. Well, thank you for that.
What's in that?
Cheers.
You
I'm
can
gonna
listen
reach
to
across.
it.
I have to say my favorite part of your podcast is when you guys do the shots at the beginning. It's probably the best.
Terrible.
Oh
Man.
god, it's so bad.
Fuck that
Oh,
shot.
it's so terrible. That's like
you,
mouth.
you guys hate liquor. I don't know why you do
So
this.
much.
We do. It's,
So much.
there's nothing about it good. I'm holding out, like hoping one day some liquor is going to taste good, but none of them do.
No.
And then honestly, all the new shit that you keep bringing in keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Like I would rather go back to the leg spreader. Actually, the new one, the pole smoker.
For Amanda.
That
That was,
is
the,
not-
that was the fireball, right?
Hey, you guys ever
Yeah.
tried
Levitz.
Glenlivet's?
Glenlivet's.
yeah.
That's Scotch.
Scotch.
It's just that's
It's smooth.
nasty, Aaron. That's just gonna be like whiskey.
It tastes
Yeah,
like
it's-
dirt.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
smooth.
different
I like
than-
it.
Can you take
Yeah, I
shots
like
of
Scotch.
scotch?
Dirt covered in buttholes
You
and
can.
dicks.
Yeah, I think Randall, your description of IPAs was the best. It's my
Yes.
mother's potpourri
Yes.
with an ashtray.
Thank
mixed in.
you.
That was the best.
Thank you. When I was listening to them, the second they started talking about that blood orange, I'm like, yes, this is nasty IPAs. I bet you Larry's, I don't know, he probably is like, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, no, they taste like poop.
Yeah, I can't.
Larry.
I wish I was full enough to like IPA.
Do you like IPA?
Larry likes them, Larry.
I did. Yeah, I enjoyed them.
You did? You stopped? Oh,
I
yeah,
quit
so-
drinking.
Yeah, but that was
I
your
know.
shit. That's your go-to.
I know.
I
Well,
I'd be like, can I have a beer? He'd be like, all I got is IPAs. I'm like, no, I'm cool.
it's because I didn't want to share.
It's
And
enough to keep me
IPAs are
away.
gross.
Yeah, I don't like to share.
That-
I like
That's
IPAs.
so funny, Aaron. That's like somebody that smokes and they don't have any cigarettes, and you're like, "Hey, man, can I bum a smoke?" And they're like, "Nah, I only got some Newports." Nah, man,
I'm cool.
I got
Never
some
mind, I'm
Mavericks.
good.
Yeah, I'm good. I just quit.
I
I'm
got
fine.
I got some Camel non-filters. Nah,
I got
man.
some Paul Malls.
I got some Lucky Strikes.
Yeah. Ooh, none filter.
Jeez.
Oh shit.
So you guys just joined a podcast network, didn't you?
Yeah, we got
No phony.
No
podcast.
Phony Podcast Network with over there with old Miles and Crawford.
Oh yeah, you're on there with
And
them.
who else?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Robin Slim.
Yep.
Is
Who's right on there? No.
no, who's right's not on.
Oh,
there.
man, y'all got some heavyweights on there. Awesome.
Yeah, we're going on Robin Slim's show for it's like a 20-minute spot coming up here soon,
They
and
they introduced us to Frankie, so they're good guys.
We love
well,
Frankie.
so I did want to ask you guys, and mainly Brian, because I know he's the sports nut, but I wanted to get his
Oh, here we
opinion
go.
of old Baker Mayfield, how he's feeling about him being named the starter.
All right, I'm
Sauce.
leaving now. Thanks, Randall.
It's for
Everyone come back in an hour.
Nah, keep talking. Let them have their chats.
I'm gonna look at my action figures. Thank you.
No, I mean he performed admirably. I mean, no, he played well. He played well, and honestly, I don't know what you do from here. Tyrod's still in concussion protocol, so it's either you say, "Oh, Baker's the starter for one." It's time. You see what he was at, what Tyrod was. You're able to get Baker in there now, and I'll be honest, there was a couple of throws that Baker really impressed me on. My favorite one was the play action pass where he just immediately pulled the ball up and fired it to the tight end running down the
Yeah.
seam for like nothing like a 12, 14-yard gain. But it was just ball was in the belly of the running back and then it was out and in the tight end's hand like ridiculously
Yeah.
quick. So there's a couple things I definitely saw that I liked. I wasn't sure about him coming out. I was very vocal about that to anyone that would listen. Matter of fact, one of our other regular guests, Kevin Goatee,
I was
does a
wondering
New
how he
York
feels about
podcast. He's a Giants fan. He was very happy to get Saquon Barkley, and me and him were making fun of the Browns for taking Baker Mayfield #1 overall. We spent a
Yeah.
good 5 minutes doing that while everyone else took a nap.
Yes.
Well, nice. Do any of y'all follow the UFC, and do y'all have an opinion on the Khabib Conor fight? Because we got stakes with Jody B.
Oh, yeah.
I got McGregor in 2.
Um,
That's my guess.
I'll be honest with Habib has been one of my favorite fighters. I've always liked aggressive ground fighters, just because it's a different game. Most people don't do it. They they wrestle, they hold a guy down. Habib takes you down and tries to beat the ever living fuck out of you. So he's definitely one of my favorite fighters. I'm rooting for Habib, but I've seen Habib rocked by guys with half as much power as McGregor. So if Habib gets caught coming in, he's going to sleep. So,
That's my concern.
Yeah.
Michael Johnson caught Khabib
Yep.
in their fight early and rocked him. And Khabib, of course, reverted to his wrestling bears and
yes.
then proceeded to beat the shit out of Michael Johnson for 4 rounds.
Exactly.
The worst lopsided fight I've ever seen. But that shot from McGregor puts you night-night.
Yeah,
that's
he's going.
But I'm taking Khabib in a mauling.
Yeah, I'll be on. I am rooting for Habib. I want to see him take McGregor down. I want to see him hold him down. I want McGregor to quit. I want McGregor's corner to throw the fucking towel in halfway through the 3rd round, as McGregor is just a bloody mess.
Jesus.
He needs to just go do
I know,
movies.
damn, Brian.
You want him to do movies?
Why can't you just
Well, that's
let him
like
get
he just
beat
wants to be famous.
honorably?
What was that, Brooke?
He just wants to be famous. I don't think he really wants to be a fighter anymore. Like he's just been off.
I mean, he's got so much money that the fact that he made so much
I
from
don't know
this
why he
Floyd
wants to get
fight.
punched in the face anymore.
He could be the muscles from Brussels 2.0, but from
Oh, he could.
Right.
Ireland.
Yeah, he could be the. I couldn't come up with anything that rhymes with
I was
Ireland.
Could he
just
do
saying,
split?
Good one,
Every
Brian.
movie though, like JCVD.
if the dude keeps signing up to fight, then he still want that action.
Well, here's the thing: he's never defended a title. Like he won the title and then he quit. Then he won
Word,
another title
yeah.
and he quit.
Right.
Like he's
Yeah.
not doing it to win the fight. He just wants money fights, which
Uh-huh.
is fine. But then don't go after titles. Like don't be like, oh, I'm a 2-division champion, and then I'm never going to defend the title, and someone else takes it by default. Though I will say, someone that I really do want to see Conor McGregor fight, I want to see him fight Tony Ferguson. I
Well,
think
Tony-
I think that they're just going to stand in the ring and trade, stand in the center of the octagon and trade until somebody goes down.
Yeah, Tony is a beast of a different. He is a wild, crazy man. But me and we got those pretty steep stakes with Jody B. If Khabib wins, Jody's got to read his mother the erotica of our choosing on his show.
Oh my God!
Seriously, the best.
And if Connor wins, I have to read the erotica of Jody's choosing to my little sister on
Wait.
our show.
Oh,
Randall, can you describe
is
your
your little
sister,
sister?
to the rest of us? Because the way you describe her is, I believe, very poetic in itself.
It's true.
Yeah. Sister is me with tits and a prettier face.
That's not possible.
It is though.
She's
I
cocky?
didn't think so until I met her, and I'm like, holy fuck, it is. You like she's Randall, but like pretty.
Is she swole?
She's big.
She's not a little girl. I mean, she's almost 6 foot tall, and like she's got
Big
the same.
feet,
She's got the
huge
same
calves.
fucking calf muscles as Randall. Like they have the same exact hands. Like it's insane. She's
She
an
be
EMT
lifting?
though, so she's built for that. Like
Yeah, she can lift
picking
a
up
truck.
people. Yeah, it's like strong as an ox. But I mean, but she's very pretty, but she acts just like Randall. Like you can tell that
They're
Randall
related.
was the influence on her personality.
A to Z, baby.
Yeah, it's not been. It was rough for her childhood.
That's
She
amazing.
has modeled directly after me. Poor girl.
Well-
She's but yeah. So I've got to read it to her. I mean, it won't be nothing to her. She's fucking awesome and funny. She'll take it. But
Yeah, but if you have to
I
read it to his
wondered-
mom, oh my God.
Yeah, it's just not our moms are like we're older than
yeah, my mom would just start smoking cigarettes and praying.
yeah, and my mom has dementia, so that's just not fair. She wouldn't even know what's going on. So I'm completely out.
I don't think if I had to do that to my parents, they wouldn't be shocked at all. They'd be like, "Oh God, you let us down
When my
again."
mom-
Thanks.
Yeah, like when my mom was in her right state of mind, I think it would have been like funny. They would have been like, okay, but like, yeah, no.
Well, Can I get y'all's thoughts on something? Because I tanked on this, and I'm willing to jump on my own grenade. I wanted to write Jody B's erotica myself to make it more like funny.
You should.
And when we were talking with John the other night on the first part of recording his show, him and Brooke, I read this passage, and they were both like, "That sucks." Like,
Oh, did you write this?
yeah, I wrote it. Like I've never read erotica, so I just kind of like spitballed what I pictured.
I can't imagine your voice not being sexy with erotica, sir. I don't. he,
Not the voice. It's
They
just
didn't even.
he gently
like-
laid her on the bed.
somebody sounds like to you.
Up here, that's what you guys sound like to us.
Just-
Yes.
that was funny.
Oh my god, I don't even think we have that much of a southern accent until
To-
you talk to
we're-
me.
No, you really don't.
We're in Cleveland. You get south of Columbus and you sound like you're, whoa. You said whoosh. Get the fuck out of here. All right, Randall. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm sorry.
We said y'all.
No, that doesn't hurt my feelings.
I think it's
know,
wonderful.
But it was like my first official tank. Like I've never tanked that bad. Like it was embarrassing. It was just me and them two. You know, no one else even heard it, and they were like, "You got to work on that."
Can you read it to us? Hold on, we lost you.
Clearly, I'm expecting it.
Hold on, we
All
lost
right.
you. Yeah, all right, there you go. Can you read it to us?
Yeah, I'll read it.
Beautiful.
I'm down to shit my pants here in front of the world.
Hold on, let me move
All right.
a little further away from Stephanie. I don't want to get.
All right.
I'm in the splash zone right now.
Hold on, Randall. I want to get some background music here.
Yeah.
Oh my.
All right.
Put some jazz on. You know,
Some
put like
smooth-
that. Put that porno 1970s riff.
I was gonna
Wow, wow,
I was
wow.
gonna go 1920s sexy music.
Man, see?
Oh, it's perfect.
Then he laid her down by the bedside, you see? Man.
Hey, what are you, a cop? See?
You know,
Copper.
I'm gonna get lucky. Oh man, this is,
Yay, ads.
you know it's okay to be immature. Like that's
Well, yeah. So what's the name of your erotica, Randall?
I don't have a name for it. Literally, I was sitting on the shitter, and I was
I
like,
feel
you know
like
what?
that should be it.
Mhm.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna write his myself, because fuck that guy, and Connor's gonna lose. And I was like, and people are gonna love it. And then I read it to Brooke and John, and they just shit on my dreams. And I mean,
Hey.
I'm fine with that.
Hey,
but-
that's how you get dreams started, man.
Yeah. So I want to get your. After you guys don't laugh, tell me what you think, because I've never read erotica. Are y'all ready?
Can we name it too if we get creative?
yes.
Absolutely. You
All
can.
right.
Please do.
All right, so in the shower, Jody B stood with one hand on the back of his head. The other was inserting his favorite ass plug named Booger. After a minute of clenching his butt pussy tightly around Booger, he started to squeeze his nutsack between his legs. Suddenly, he had the urge to abuse his pencil-thin cock with a bar of soap. And that's it. So far.
Yes. I mean, I don't know about anyone else, but I'm all boned up over here.
You made a woman cry. So.
Oh my god.
Maybe I just didn't read it with the voice because Brooke liked
no,
it
your
way
voice
more.
was perfect.
That
Or other people laughing made her laugh this time. I got crickets with her and John. Maybe it was John.
Well, they don't appreciate you, Randall.
Well, I thought that the butt pussy was beautiful.
That was good.
I like
Yep.
the pencil dick description.
That's
That
straight out of prison. That's prison talk.
butt pussy.
Oh my
I just
gosh.
thought my initial thought was it was like a little bit aggressive, like it was a lot
You know what?
right out the gate.
Now that I'm thinking about the way he read it, he was kind of like, and then he took his soap. Maybe you were a little angry.
He
I
looked at
mean,
the-
I'll be honest. If you wanted to start, I would start. Like if you wanted to start like reading to see like for some inspiration, some Harry Potter fan fiction erotica. That's where you want to get started.
Jody B looked at that soap and he said, "You gonna take it."
You know,
That's what it. That's right there. I'm stealing that. He looked at the soap, and suddenly he realized, "Don't take it."
You need to get a shirt that has that on.
yes.
Have you guys seen Wonderlust?
Yes.
That, yeah,
Yeah,
Stephanie
Stephanie was
called
just
that out. She
wondering
said
earlier.
that's where it's from, and
fist
I just
bump,
keep
Stephanie.
laughing about it.
Dude,
It's-
I watched that scene when that movie came out. I watched it for about an hour.
He literally would just rewind that scene
Yes.
over and over again, and we
Okay.
would just like almost piss our pants laugh.
Yes.
The faces he's making while he's talking to himself is
I'm fixing
so
to fuck
fucking
you.
ridiculous.
Oh god.
He says, "I'm fixing to fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my dick in. I'm gonna put my dick in." And then Jordan Peele walks in.
Yeah.
when you guys were talking about Wanderlust, I thought you were talking about that movie with that ugly kid that had to go to school and wear the mask.
Oh, that's
Oh.
Wonder.
Oh.
I think.
Jesus.
I'm like,
Talking about.
Wonder, wasn't that what the
I
kid
thought that
like
was
really
just
white?
Larry's autobiography.
oh, shut up.
Oh.
You're thinking of powder.
Oh, that's powder. Oh,
You guys are all messed up, man.
We're not
movie
the
is
brightest.
We're
crazy.
talking about 4 different movies.
Nick, you know, when did a kid go to school and wear a
Every
mask?
movie with white people in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aaron's like, I believe that was the Great
Yeah.
Gatsby. I'm not
Aaron's
sure.
over here. Who's Jimmy Stewart? Damn it.
Who is Jimmy Stewart?
God damn it, Aaron.
Aaron,
He's related to Jimmy Dean. Don't worry about it.
With that, it's a
The
wonderful life.
sausage guy?
Yeah,
this,
yeah. Him and Robert Evans. They're all good. They're all friends. Yeah. What was that, Randall?
I was interested to hear. I know you, after you'd listened to my our interview with Aaron, and then you heard the story about my friend Fred that called out the N word when we were driving through the hood and ducked down in his seat.
That used to happen to me all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you get to check out our interview with my friend Fred?
Not yet. No.
That
That's-
was an amazing interview. Y'all was laughing the entire time. It was so funny.
That is my. I mean, I don't even consider him my best friend. He's just my brother. Man, we grew up together, and that son of a bitch hazed me forever.
The poop stories. Oh my god. They had some funny poop stories. I was
Dude.
laughing my butt off.
Fred trying to smoke a cigarette with his asshole.
No, okay. Look, the best part I love is like, cause I'm listening to y'all tell the basketball story, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that's White Man Can't Jump. Like, that's a Spike Lee movie. And then he's like, yeah, he was my Billy Ho. He was my Billy Ho. I was like, oh, okay, all right. I was on point.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah. So if people haven't listened to it, they should go check that out.
Then he just leaves you. He leaves you there.
Oh yeah, Fred was the worst about that shit. He talks some mad shit, but I love that guy, man. Him and his brothers came out of, one of the worst situations possible, and all three of them are successful. So, I couldn't be more proud of him.
Yeah, he's hysterical. He cracks my shit up.
well,
Oh, yeah.
we got some questions if you guys want to
Yeah.
ask
Oh, sweet.
Bring it.
some tittle tattle, if you will.
Questions.
I'm sure that they're very.
I've been watching The Crown.
They're very
God.
professional
I
questions.
love The Crown.
They're very.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Uh,
Deep and
Oh yeah, no, they're all from Blunt Mommy. So I can try and do it in her voice if you want.
oh dear God, no, because we'd have to speed.
You have to, yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell y'all. Like, they speeded up to like, I think was it 2.5?
Yeah, I did that today.
yeah.
I was. Have you ever seen the TV show Ozarks?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
filmed here, right down the street from our house, by the way.
Oh, is
Oh,
it?
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know that Ruth girl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she reminds me of Blunt Mommy.
Oh.
You
I
don't.
wanna-
you
I
don't
wanna-
know shit, Daddy.
I want to answer one of the questions in her voice.
All right. Yeah. No. You can. Here, you want to ask?
I'll
One?
let you point it out.
All right. Here you go. You can read that one. All
Channel
right.
your inner blunt mommy, Aaron.
The first one or the second one?
No, right there.
This one.
Oh God. Hold on. Technical. I don't know how to work.
Just press back.
Yeah. There you go. Go ahead.
The first one I'm tapped.
Yep.
Okay, this is for Randall. Why does Randall think it's acceptable to drink Bud Light?
Is that Amanda? Did she go to Cleveland?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. It sounds like Amanda's quit smoking cigarettes.
I had a raspiness.
Aaron, that was spot on.
She's a
I don't know, I mean,
Randall.
Right. She does say his name just like so funny.
I'm a boring beer drinker. I wish there was more to the story. I've tried to be cool and like these fancy beers and just waste my money. I mean, every time we go to a brewery, I'll be like, oh yeah,
Let me try
I'll
that.
take that house triple dongle tits that you've got there. I would love to have that.
And then I end up
And then I
breaking
give it
it.
to Brooke after one set.
And then all of a sudden I'm double fisting.
You got to watch
I'm
out
just-
with those too. They end up like 12% alcohol. It's like,
Oh no shit! I had one this weekend that was 9%,
yeah.
and I was like,
What was
I'm
that?
drunk.
What was that Oktoberfest one that I got at that same place?
Yeah, it's from Reformation Brewery.
God,
here
it
in
was so good. Yours was good too.
Atlanta. No,
You drank the whole thing.
cost $12.
I would have drank it, and then you could have drove home. It was like, I don't know. It was during the Georgia game. It was like 1:00 on a Saturday, and we went
Yeah,
down.
like Burton said though, in New Orleans,
Yeah.
they have those fucking 12, 13% beers that'll fuck your world up.
Mm.
They had those at Crescent. Remember, we went to the Crescent City Brewery too down
Yeah.
there.
They got those in
Mhm.
Ohio now too. They don't have the
Yeah.
limit.
I don't know if it's by state still or what, but there's
I don't know.
You can
It
get
just-
a bottle at the liquor store. It's
Mhm.
like 19%.
They're just
And
like
it's
your
still
state
beer.
is garbage. Just
Yeah.
get drunk.
Oh.
All right. Well, I have another question.
Okay.
It's from super listener Chad Fackler.
Super
Chad.
listener.
Well, yeah, we love
I
him.
like how he changed his name to Super Listener Chad.
I know, and I know he's listening too. That son of a bitch.
Motherfucker.
We love you, Chad. We all love you.
I still don't think his name is Fackler.
He just scares me because I felt we had to include him and everything. You guys have heard the story, right? Like before he started getting involved with podcasts, he started like messaging me saying, "You guys are the only reason I haven't shot my whole office up." So I'm like, "Oh God."
What?
Well, cool. It seems like we're not the only ones now. So like now the pressure's on Brooke.
I know.
and
I feel
Randall,
so.
too.
Yeah. Once he started to listen to other shows, I'm like, "Thank God."
I never met anything like that though. So
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I think he was joking.
Yeah, you're telling
Yeah.
this
I know. I'm
story
taking
way too
totally
seriously.
Well, no,
right
he
now.
scared the shit out of me when he told me
I
that.
but
take
he
it
was
seriously.
fucking with you, and
Oh no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He was very serious.
Yeah, but it'd be the one time that we don't take it seriously. And
I know.
and all we hear is office gets shot
You know
up by a Chad Fackler.
when I think drinks with Larry, I think very serious. We
Yeah.
take care of
Oh
this
yeah,
shit.
no, if he goes and shoots up the office and then writes in blood, drinks with Larry before he offs himself
drinks
on the wall.
and Larry.
Holy shit.
I mean, I'll be honest. That
Then
would
we'll know
probably
which
get us a
episode
lot
he
more
listened
listens.
to.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
They'd
There's
be
no
like,
such thing as bad
they'd
advertising.
be like, why is this guy drinking with Larry? What's wrong? All right, you
Like
ready?
the popular
We got-
podcast,
So,
Drinks with
so
Larry.
Chad has a question here. It's a two-parter, and since it's Chad, we'll let him have it. What broke in your head to make you want to do a podcast? Don't get me wrong. I enjoy every episode. Please let me know. That's question one.
Such a better question than Amanda's.
I don't think anything's broke. And
I've got like 80 questions for Amanda, and I don't. I don't know if Aaron's voice is up for it.
I got you.
Yeah, we
All right.
got, the one did it. Summed it up,
Yeah.
I think.
So yeah. So what broke in your heads to start doing a podcast?
because we do podcasts.
I guess we're all broken. Yeah, some level.
On some level, I don't know. We started it was Randall's idea. Really, it stemmed from that tattoo bet that we had that I lost horribly, tragically.
Yeah, and we became huge local celebrities by
For-
going on the radio here in Atlanta.
It was a fun flash in the pan experience. And Randall was like, I want to keep doing shit like this.
Yeah.
So
Once you get
Let's
that
put
taste,
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and so we recorded the first one that was such dog shit. If
I
anyone ever
remember
looked at
I remember
that-
your first one. I remember when
Well,
I remember when you guys first came on the scene too.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's so much
was
harder
just-
than anyone thinks when you start. Like you think you can just go with the
Trust me, I know.
your basic stories, but you run out of that shit at about episode 3.
Yes, yes.
And then you have to start really coming up with content, and it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
It takes time.
It does a lot.
But we just want to, we want to help people. Larry is what it is.
I know.
You
That's
know,
what we're
we
here
want-
for.
We're here to help people not shoot up their office.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know.
Chad.
We've saved so many lives.
I'm here to
And-
also share that I'm dead inside.
Thank you, Brian.
We're here
That-
to talk about lube and greasy buttholes.
Exactly.
And
People need
taints. Don't forget the taints.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny though. On it, like my answer to that would be when I was driving all the time from Alabama to Georgia, like literally every couple days. Podcast got me through those drives like nobody's business, and so I was just like, shit. If we can help somebody that's in an hour of traffic just forget about the misery in their life, then
Mhm.
cool. And
That is true.
we got
That's a
to
good
talk
way to
about
look
buttholes and dicks, then that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I was,
We are well versed.
Oh yeah, especially with the death of terrestrial radio, you can't say anything anymore on there.
well, like I was
their
talking.
edgiest thing is like,
I'll wait.
it's awful.
When I was saying,
Hey, Aaron.
look, I'm
Hey,
not
Aaron.
one. I can get loud and rowdy in this bitch.
Oh,
Anyway.
God. Here comes the stick.
Anyway, what I was saying was like when I was on Jody B's podcast, and I was saying like all it just takes is one person to reach out and be like, "Yeah, I was at work laughing out loud," and you know what I'm saying, I ruined everybody in the cubicle because I was laughing at your show. Like that's all it takes for me, and I'll keep doing the show as long as I can keep ruining other people's.
Well, we
day.
might as well bring it up now, Aaron.
What, when I was on
We're
Jody B's podcast,
letting you go. Yeah.
Hey,
So Chad,
was-
stop complimenting Aaron.
I will spread my wings and fly.
Oh,
I think I'll do pretty
I
good.
believe I can fly.
Damn,
Exactly, yeah.
Aaron and Jody B did about the most in-depth music breakdown.
I loved it.
I did too, but I mean,
It's like
damn.
2 hours
Who knew
long.
Jody B knew so much shit about music? That some bitch knows his music too.
Yeah.
We was like, damn. We always kept trying to wrap it up, but then we just kept talking. So I
I
looked
know.
up and it was like, oh, we had 2 hours now. So hey, it is what it is. He good. He was
good point
cool,
there.
man. He was
Jody's a
real
good
cool.
guy.
He is. He's great.
And we
He's
can't.
so-
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I keep cutting everybody off.
well, there's like
Asshole.
12 of us right here,
Yeah,
and we
I know.
can't even.
I know.
I was just gonna say it makes my day whenever what Aaron was saying, like when people say I was listening at work and I like fucked everybody's day up laughing so hard in my cube, like that will make my whole day if I hear that.
Well, you said on your last episode where people found your show and they listened to it. You're like, oh God, it's like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, people that I work with.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Like there was somebody one time at my work that like I've known forever, but he's like way higher than I am now, and he's like a director. And one day I walked around the corner, and he was like, "You have a podcast?" I was like, "Oh fuck,
Yeah.
I do." And it was like he found our podcast because he follows Richard Tillman, and I was like, "Son of a bitch."
Ah. See, I had that moment when Stephanie's mom came up to me at a party once, and that sounds really bad. Hi, Patty. I hope you're listening.
Oh.
I took
and she's the whole reason.
She doesn't listen
Stephanie's
anymore.
on the show more.
She's the only reason Stephanie's on the show because she personally asked me at a party and came up and she goes, I really like your podcast. I was like, okay. And she goes, I suggest you have my daughter on more.
She's my agent.
I suggest you have
It's
my
a
dog.
good suggestion.
Yeah, no, it worked out. Hi, Patty.
Hey,
You
I'm
won.
gonna give Stephanie props for y'all's last episode. Aggressive Stephanie is the shit.
Right.
All right.
Dude, she grabbed the damn
I love
dick
it.
by the horns.
I love it.
Rando, you have no idea. We had this thing years ago called slap bets, where if you lost the bet, you got slapped in the face, right?
Like, have you met your mother?
Yeah.
I love it.
But Stephanie, like a fucking trooper, 3 years ago, we were at a big bar island up here in Ohio, and we were at a crowded bar, and she lost the fucking bet, and she stood there and took a slap across the face, and all these guys are like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah.
And we're all like, "It's a
From a
fucking
guy?
bet. Turn around."
From our biggest friend, like
Yeah, he's like
Strong
Randall.
dude.
Yeah, he's like Randall size. Yeah.
Slaps worse.
What a champion
My mom slaps
Stephanie
worse
is.
than him.
Oh my god! Did that
lies.
guy like immediately get arrested?
No, he was part of the bet. No, we agreed to the terms. It's all the terms.
She's the lady.
We don't fuck
Nice.
around.
Can't back down.
I do remember the first time
Love it.
Stephanie lost a
That's
slap
my
bet
girl.
with any of us.
I love that shit, man. That
I
shit-
would too. Man,
She got
that
hit
fucking
pretty
sucked,
hard.
Yeah, we don't fuck around.
She wasn't happy the first time.
It sounds like
No.
Yeah, well,
all
he like
fucking
punched me in
around.
the ear
It is
that
fucking
time.
around.
He
Sounds like
slapped you.
completely.
Yeah, we also play Snake Eyes a lot, where you roll dice, and if you
Oh,
get Snake
God.
Eyes,
Oh yeah.
Snake eyes,
Yeah.
you're fucked.
that's how I've been maced and run down the street
What-
naked.
you
And
always lose.
Disclaimer: Aaron does not play those games.
yeah, I know we're fucked up. I know. This is why we do the podcast now because we were all hurting each other so much.
Well, Larry, do you still have any of? Because I know you were talking about GI Joes, and they coined action figure
Mhm.
terms, and like me, I see a lot of your toys and memorabilia. on
They're not
those
toys, Randall.
They're
Action
toys.
figures.
Action
I call
figures.
mine toys. I still got-
Statues.
do you still have any GI Joes?
I have a few.
I do too.
Of course.
I feel like you got more than a few.
I might have a couple more.
I might have a couple storage bins.
Might-
Who
Yeah.
is your favorite GI Joe, Larry?
Oh, I always was a big fan of Duke, and
nice.
I liked Avalanche because he was just an asshole.
Yeah, I always like Gung Ho.
Oh.
Gung Ho.
Well, did you know? Did you know our son was named after a GI Joe? Technically.
Well, yeah,
Machine.
no. As soon as I heard Gunner, I was like, yeah, that's absolutely.
Yeah, that's how we came up with the name. Like when I was pregnant, and we were gonna name him Elijah until we found out it was like Elijah until we found out he was a boy, and then I was like, he's not Elijah. And then like they were playing with GI Joes, and Randall was like, what about Gunner? I'm like, that's it, done.
You should have just named him like Snake Eyes. Have been done with it. That'd been awesome.
No, that's what Griffin wanted. That's
My
literally.
oldest son wanted his name to be
Literally,
Snake Eyes.
Griffin was like, but what about Snake Eyes? He was like, what about Machine Gunner Snake Eyes Fowler? I was like, that's a
Damn.
close second, buddy.
Holy,
Real close
yeah,
second.
you're an automatic wrestler at that point.
Yeah, I feel you. Naming your kids after things you love.
Or a
is
super
awesome.
villain. I don't know.
Exactly.
You guys.
Larry, didn't you dress up as a GI Joe?
I was Cobra Commander.
Cobra
Yeah, I made my
That's
own
right.
Cobra Commander outfit
Yeah.
one year.
That was legit.
Did you guys ever watch the Avatar cartoon?
No,
I
I'm
mean-
an adult.
No.
I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
whatever, man. Shut up. Anyway, Randall and Brooke, the Avatar cartoon with the little boy with the arrow on his head, the little bald kid on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we named our daughter after the fire princess on there. Her name is
Oh,
Azula.
very cool.
Azula, but like her middle name is May, so that's like the other girl she ran with. And we was gonna put Ty Lee. We was gonna name her after all three of those fire princess girls. But her name
You're
is
like a
Azula May.
part-
Well, she's definitely going to be into karate.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
gonna be into every martial arts and kick everyone's ass.
That's my little firebender.
My
Yeah. She's upstairs destroying my Nintendo right
She
now.
probably is.
Yeah, Aaron's little
Get it, girl.
his little climbing kick, climbing the fence like old Anthony
Benson.
Pettis when he kicked Benson, Henderson's head off was top notch.
Yeah, Brian shared that with me, and I was like, "Wow, that's
Oh
that
yeah, I
kick
had
in
to put that in the
action?"
comments. Yeah, oh yeah.
It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Anthony Pettis kicked Benson Henderson's head off like that, just like you
That's
did.
where
with
he
that.
got the name Showtime, isn't it?
No, he called himself that before that,
Oh.
but that was in WEC days, and he,
That
I mean,
was the
full
last
picture-
WEC fight.
yeah. He's right. God, Brian knows everything. That
Yeah,
fucking guy.
he's like an idiot savant, minus the savant part.
Correct.
Yep. I've learned, and I should have listened to all y'all when you talk sports with Brian. You can't even like kind of jokingly talk sports because
Nope.
it immediately goes to 10. Like if you're like, hey, Brian, you know, man, fuck that. That's hilarious, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, you know,
Like fake you do. He's like, well, hey. If we go back and we actually look at.
Well,
the
Larry,
exact
you forgot about
verbiage-
the kickoff in 1973
Yeah,
in the Green
Well,
Bay
I'm
Packers.
sorry
and
that
they
I.
never produced a
You're
good
not
quarterback
sorry.
since
Don't say you're sorry.
1934.
You're not sorry. Don't apologize.
You are not sorry at all.
No, I'm sorry that I used to get the all 11 films that before they started charging.
I don't know
for
what
them.
the
You
fuck
used
that
to-
is, Brian.
That's
what
that's
is-
what the
what was-
coaches.
It was
see.
on
It's a
after
camera.
Avatar. Every
Wow.
Yes, exactly. It's what the coaches view when they're breaking down film.
Yep.
They have it like if you're playing Madden, that's the camera angle,
Yep.
like
Ah.
behind the offense or behind the defense.
And you go get that?
Well, you used to be able to get it for like free, and then they were like, "Oh, the NFL's like, oh, why don't we start charging for that?" So they started charging for it a couple years ago. So I don't do it anymore. But yeah,
Nice.
that's where I learned how
You heard it here first.
I was able to start like looking at what defenses were doing and stuff like that. Like a few years ago when Josh McCown was a Brown,
Who's that?
I was at the home opener
Mm-hmm.
with friends, and I called the touchdown to Corey Coleman because I saw how the defense lined up. They had it was the Ravens. They had a single high safety, press coverage on the outside, and I nudged my buddies. I'm like, "Watch this touchdown, Corey Coleman. This play, McCown's going to see it. He's going to audible to Coleman, and it's going to be a touchdown." And sure as shit, McCown looked over at Coleman, tapped the top of his helmet, snapped the ball, 5-step drop, threw it to the back of the end zone, touchdown, Corey Coleman.
I'm so proud of you.
I just
it was
wanted to-
a very proud moment for me.
I just want to
That's
acknowledge that exactly what Randall was referencing just fucking happened.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you check us out on YouTube, you can see Brian beaming right now because he's super fucking happy to get to tell that story. Good for you.
so
I called
y'all-
it.
Have y'all settled on a name for Brian's show yet? Or
Sports
Brian,
Bully.
No.
Boobs.
I like boobs or whatever it was.
Mhm.
I got it.
I
What's
got
that-
some more,
What does
actually.
boobs stand for? I forget. Brian's
Brian's,
online
Brian-
overrated
I got it.
bullshit sports stuff.
I got it, guys. I got it. Okay, we got Frankie the weatherman, Brian the sportsman, because like you are the same way Frankie is with weather with sports. The same exact way. I'm not lying. Ain't
Oh, I
he?
wish you guys could
Hey,
see Brian's face.
I was
now.
right. I was right. I made that prediction. I was right.
I
It's
got,
the
I
same
got,
way.
I got a couple other names if you want to hear them.
Yes.
I never heard all of them.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah.
Oh.
Totally.
Oh,
I want to
I'm
hear him.
Intrigued.
I got Brian the Sports Troll, That's another one.
That's great.
That's a good one.
Aw.
I mean, that
That-
accurately describes me.
That message came in and it said, "Brian the Sports Troll, drop the mic, send me the fucking spunk." Okay.
You see that? You try to cross this bridge and he goes on for 10
Damn.
minutes about.
We got the BDS podcast, or Power Bottom Sports,
Oh.
Ooh, that is a good one.
or we called the BRIN Sports, Big Rascal Ineffectively Analyzing Nonsense,
That had to be.
or the final one, BDS Sports, Baby Dick Sports.
Oh.
You got to tell him boobs, too. Did you hear
Hey,
boobs?
Yes, I heard
Hey,
boobs
that-
like 9 times.
that might be the winner.
I think Baby Dick Sports might be
just
it.
Rolls off the tongue.
It does.
But I feel like the
Baby
troll
dick
thing would work
sports.
because you'd be like, you have to beat me and like answering sports questions. To
You
pass-
gotta pay the troll toll to get into this boy's hole. Yeah, I knew where you were going with that.
Oh,
Where the fuck did that come from?
that came from Tim the Fraud. So
Of course it did.
yeah, so we have to figure out who's gonna get that spunk.
Tim, you fucking fraud.
Would Tim
Just
use it?
because
Oh,
I know it's from Tim.
By the way, we didn't.
He's not
We
winning.
didn't thank Married AF for being a Patreon all of a sudden. Thank you.
Oh,
thank
damn.
Oh,
you
snap.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Crickets.
about
There you go.
We're like, oh shit, we gotta cancel that.
Oh shit, we forgot to cancel it. Fuck.
You fucking.
Randall got drunk with a credit card. I'll give Larry some money.
Yeah, we're happy to do that. I mean, not to get all ridiculous because we're joking and all mushy and shit. But I mean,
Aw.
we don't Patreon any other show.
You're the only
Damn.
one.
Oh, my God.
Oh my god.
Don't tell us that.
Larry can't stand up now.
Larry
Yeah.
just got a boner.
Yeah,
I'm crying.
that worked a lot more
Hence
than
he can't stand up.
the number 2
Oh.
pencil in the soap. That was
Yeah,
good.
damn. That was more erotic than anything you've said tonight, Randall.
Larry just looked at the bar of soap and said,
Yeah.
"You gonna take it? You gonna take it tonight?"
You pencil dick gonna take it.
Turn that some bitch sideways.
I don't know shit about fuck. That is, every time I hear Blunt Mommy talk, I just picture Ruth from fucking Ozark. You shut your mouth, daddy.
Yeah,
Hey, you want me to read another question?
I can't do this. I can't.
dude, I look forward to her shows. I don't know how can she go if she gets any drunker or
she,
she'll
do-
just sleep.
How does she record?
she be told the fuck up.
And what'd you call him? Sleeve the Destroyer? What the fuck were you guys calling?
Yeah.
He was Sleeve McDykel. Wait,
That
but
was-
she,
Yes, Sleeve McGullicott. Here's some shit.
I don't know. There's a
McGillicuddy?
new one. No, he
McDykel.
just got a new Twitter, and fuck, I can't find it now. It's like Miller McFly.
That's her.
something.
Oh, that's her BFF or whatever, right? Or
Her fuck buddy.
fuck buddy.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
it.
Yeah,
Aw.
he's Miller.
Oh, he's Miller
now.
McFly. Yeah, yeah.
He's got 3 followers.
Yeah, he's the guy that let her take a picture of his face with a dildo stuck to his forehead
And a butt
an
plug.
ass
In his
pounder in his mouth.
Oh, my God.
And then he acted all hard ass, like I don't care. Then his brother found it. And he's like, wait a minute.
And he said, "I'm taking that shit down. Never mind."
Holy.
If you're gonna
Thank
fucking
God.
do
can
it, you fucking
so
own
many-
it.
Dude,
Right.
when you put an ass pounder in your mouth, though, there is no going back. Especially one that's Amanda's, because you know it's been
Oh.
used.
I was just going to say the exact
And it's
same
not
thing.
only been in her ass. That's the big thing. That's like a homeless ass pounder. That's been everywhere.
and Amanda would have no problems telling you
Nope.
she's worked that fucker in. That thing
Well,
is
that's-
worn.
That goes along with the next question.
All right.
If Aaron, can you read this?
Are you asking it? You can only ask it in Amanda voice.
It's Amanda.
so.
Yeah, again.
Which one? The top
The
one?
And
toy
are
one.
there?
The middle one?
Yeah.
Okay, this one's from Mary AF. If any of you guys use toys during sex,
We've lost Aaron.
give me a
Aaron
second.
had a stroke.
I gotta get back.
Here,
I
okay.
mean, no, we really,
I'll finish it for you. Hold on.
Oh, if you guys use toys,
If you guys
during-
use toys during sex playtime, what kind of toys do y'all
what
use?
kind of toy do y'all use? Random.
Randall.
well, I wish we were cooler, but I mean, we don't. We use some spunk lube.
Nice.
That's yeah. That's it.
And
Yeah,
then
We
I-
don't have any.
I don't think she all knows we do podcasts, but we're not on her level. That's
she should be asking some of y'all these questions on y'all podcast. Like, I got no problem like knowing, but how many did she ask about their sex life?
a lot.
Oh damn.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
She's just trying to be another piece of pastrami.
Yeah, did you hear? I mean, she cut a little promo for us when we had her on last time, and we just told her, "Hey, just say hey, this is Blunt Mommy, and you're listening to Married AF."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she went off.
In one take, and she said, "Hey, this is Amanda, blah blah blah, and this is my favorite couple, Brooke and Randall, who I've probably fucked."
No, who
Yeah.
I would.
Who I would fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, whichever. I was like, she's doing so great, and then she said, "Who I'd fuck," and I was like, okay, there it is.
Yeah, Randall's like, oh.
I mean, I love her because anybody that's upfront about their shit, I love it. You know,
Of
whatever
course.
your shit
Oh,
is.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
she's
we're
hilarious.
Well, I got a question from Jody.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I want to do Jody's voice.
Okay. All right. Aaron apparently is doing
You gotta put a lot of
impersonations.
money.
It's gonna be Amanda's voice.
I know. It's just gonna be like, well, Randall.
Hey Randall,
With some motherfuckers sprinkled in.
I'm motherfucking Jody B. Hey Randall, would you let Brooke peg you if she really wanted to?
Well, the answer to that is
Peg.
a big no.
Hold on, Stephanie's shaking her head. She doesn't know what pegging is.
I'm gonna Google it right now.
We
Just Google image it.
Yeah.
Googling.
Yeah,
Don't-
Google image pegging.
Don't
Hold on.
image it, please.
no, hold on.
don't.
She's imaging. Go ahead. This is on camera. Go ahead. Do do do.
I feel like we've gone through this before.
Daniel
on
read
this.
Daniel read the definition of pegging because he was shocked and disgusted. Oh, her face is going south. There it goes. Oh boy, she's frowning. And she's frowning, folks. She's not frowning and she's not laughing. Oh god.
And she's laughing, and she's stuck to the seat.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do that to my husband.
No, and I would not be okay with it.
That'd be
No.
weird.
And I'll give you one exclusive Drinks with Larry. We've never shared this story
Are
on
you
a
gonna
podcast.
tell the one that
Yeah.
Mark,
Oh, yeah.
Mark
Oh, shit.
O'Connell used to on
Yep.
Love Always Time?
Yep. I'm gonna
Alright.
tell it. This is.
I can
this
hear him
is-
getting ready.
Yeah, this is a
So-
good one.
Yeah, when we were dating early, and
We
you know,
like
and
to
we
party.
we were a couple of rascals in the bedroom. We still are.
Well, and a couple of
Nothing wrong
rascals
with
with
that.
just getting
Yeah,
fucked
and so
up
we
all
were
the time.
we were like in Montgomery, Alabama, or something, and
Where are we?
somewhere like that. And it smelled like a paper mill and
Mhm.
dog shit. But anyway, so
Oof.
we were trashed, and apparently I pulled the old.
There was like Xanax and shit
Yeah.
involved too, I think.
It was like, have you seen the movie Me, Myself, and Irene?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know when he wakes up in the morning and sees the dildo and he's like, holy shit, and he does the math, and she had been sticking the dildo in his ass
Yeah.
in the bathroom. So it's not that. It wasn't a dildo. But I woke up that morning and I was like, my fucking butthole is a little sore. And then I reverted to the memory. I was like, oh, motherfucker, that wasn't a dream. I asked her to put a finger in my ass. Sure did. And so I limped in there and I was like, babe, did I ask you to put a finger in my ass, or did you just throw a finger in my ass?
No, I think you first accused me of just throwing
Yeah.
a finger.
And she wasn't having it because we've been drinking all night. She said, you begged me. And since that day, there's no touching the butt ass. No, don't fuck with the butthole. But I was like, that sucks.
Yeah. If he feels any kind of breeze near there, he's like, what the fuck is that?
Something's by my butt. Get up.
Get away from there.
I've got post-traumatic stress about it.
You ready for another Jody B question?
Yes.
That's an exclusive, folks.
I like
And there
it.
goes
Thank
his
you.
career.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay. How terrible is Randall gonna be when he has to read that smut to his sister in a couple weeks?
I'm Jody B. It's always funny. That mother.
That motherfucker.
That motherfucker.
It gets a little more like aggressive every episode too. Like he's eventually just gonna like punch his mic or something.
He's very angry. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He
But,
wasn't angry with me.
I think it'll. Honestly, there's not really I mean, he's gonna lose. I'm starting to feel bad because he doesn't. I know MMA a lot. I trained for years. obviously I could have been a world champion. I just decided.
Obviously, yeah.
Obviously.
It was the finger in the butt. We know.
Yeah,
We know.
It
It's all right.
took me off.
That was when
Ruined his career.
No holds barred. That's why.
Oh yeah.
And so I know, Khabib has never lost a round. Brian probably knows that. A round in his MMA career, not a single round.
Brian,
Yep.
is that true?
Yeah, he's never lost a round. And they say even
Fact checker.
even
Let's
in
give it 10
training
minutes.
camp at AKA, he's never lost a round to Daniel Cormier, Cain Velasquez, Luke Rockhold. So the only thing I've ever seen,
But
just
Cain
like
Velasquez
Brian
at
said,
heavyweight?
yeah, he trains with them. So they spar together all the
Okay.
time. And unless he gets clipped with that one Jose Aldo bomb
Mm-hmm.
that Connor can do, it's not even going to be a fair fight. Now, that's possible.
Or what? But like, is the weight going to be an issue?
Is that the
Well,
one who
Khabib-
fights bears?
Yes.
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 Habib wrestles bears.
I'm not
In a
fucking with nobody
sweet
who wrestles bears.
windsuit.
He's
Sweet
a
whip.
two. I think he's a 2-time Sambo world
I'm
champion.
not fucking with nobody who wrestled bears, man. That dude crazy.
The bear was gnawing on his fucking arm. He was like 8 years old.
His
He's like,
dad made him
guillotine,
wrestle a bear at
fucking-
9 years old.
yeah.
Get in
Oh,
there,
fuck.
boy.
Well, they're
Yes.
Russian. They're bored. What else they got?
Yeah.
No shit.
it's a bear.
It's the best video I've ever seen on the internet, I think. I mean, it's like straight up like Tetris music and like
Well, that's just top 10 in
you can-
Russia.
you can all but hear his windsuit like
But you can also feel how poor they are.
oh my gosh. And it's the cutest bear and the bear's like, yay, this is fun.
It's someone's
Killing
playing with
machine,
me.
though, is the thing. He's wrestling a killing machine.
I know, a tiny baby killing machine, and then also he's a tiny baby, and they're like, yeah.
Yeah, but the interesting part to me is the press conference. If you watched it, I don't know if any of y'all did, but Connor's talking all this mad shit, which is funny and all that. But Khabib is a stone. Those Russians, man, that shit don't mean a damn thing. Khabib is just like, tell me location. Tell me location right
Bring
now.
vodka.
Bring moose and squirrel.
It's a different animal. Connor can't get into his head the same way he can some of these
No.
Americans that want to get all
No,
emotional.
he does give no fucks about what Conor McGregor has to
He
say.
can't
on his show.
understand what he's saying.
That's part of it
I
too.
don't give a fuck.
I don't understand what Conor McGregor says half the time. Actually, the only reason I'm not a Conor McGregor fan, I used to not be about the trash talking and stuff like that, and then it was actually a season of The Ultimate Fighter that Chael Sonnen was a coach on, and one of the fighters came up to him like he said, "I'm going to fight this guy on your team," and then they made fun of him or something like that. And afterwards, he came up to Chael. He's like, "Hey, sorry about making fun of him and stuff like that." And Chael goes, "Hey, you're the one that has to step into the ring with him. As long as you're stepping into a ring with him, you could say whatever the hell you want because you're going to have to pay the price for it." So that was kind of like, oh, okay, now that. And then Conor McGregor shows up, and he's just like, "I'll fuck up everybody," and just starts
he
ripping on
says
everybody.
Fook. He says Fook, Brian.
Yeah, I mean the
Fuck
guy
you
is
up, man.
loaded, and he has made. I got to give it to him. He's a marketing genius. His brand
Oh, yeah.
is fantastic. His whiskey is. You can't find it, and he just launched it. I've tried to find some, and I hate whiskey,
I mean, Ryan Fitzpatrick just trying to look like him all the time.
dude. Ryan Fitzmagic going on down in Tampa gives me a boner. I don't know. I would think Brian loves it too, but that's a fucking.
Well,
story.
I would love it, but last time I checked the score of the game, they were losing the Steelers, and well, we hate the
Wow.
Steelers around here.
I haven't checked it.
Yeah,
But
we hate
the only
Steelers.
back to Jody's question, the only thing that could happen where I see a bad thing for Khabib is if he doesn't make weight because
Yeah,
he's had weight issues making weight. He's a big guy, but he has a different motivation. Connor's got $200 million in the bank. Khabib, his dad's going to put cigars out on him if he loses,
Yeah.
Yep.
and he's going to kick him out of the family.
You can make him wrestle a full-grown bear
Yeah.
next time.
It's
You
Better.
get 2 bears next time.
It's a better time.
There's a lot more on the
You get
line
the
for
cage.
Khabib.
Yeah, Connor
Then
just,
there-
yeah.
It's like
But
the Olympics.
if I had to read it to my sister, she'd be fine.
Yeah, but would
It
you be fine?
It'd make me feel terror. I mean, as funny as I think it would be, can't
Butt
deny
pussy?
it would be weird and fucking
Awkward.
creepy. And
Don't
if someone was just catching on for the first time, listening to our show ever, and they're like, "This guy reads erotica to his sister," no, thank you.
well, if that happens, I might pay to promote that episode for you. So
Put a couple extra credits on Facebook.
Exactly. Nice.
Oh,
All right. Well, let's
Hey,
see.
do you guys have any listener questions for us?
No.
Nobody gives,
Shoot,
a, nobody gives a shit about
go
us.
back.
Yeah, nobody cares.
No, they care about me.
Ugh.
No,
Christ,
That was
seriously.
You
such
see?
a collective.
Do you see Brooke and Randall? You see why I go on other people's shows and they're like, "This is the best show ever."
Yeah,
And I
Because they
come-
don't do that when you
Uh,
sit there bragging about
I come,
yourself.
I go. Look,
He's like, I'm the best.
I
They're like,
would-
yeah, you are. Woohoo, we love
stop
FBI.
getting mad at me for being so confident in myself.
Yes.
That's
Well,
not
I have a
confidence,
question for
that's
you
just
guys, though. That
bragging.
I've wondered because I've learned basically everybody's story and how you guys are all linked, except for old Burton. How did you stumble onto Burton? That's no diss to Burton. I love Burton.
I know.
That's my motherfucker. But how are y'all linked?
High
Tell
school.
him, Granddad.
Yeah, we've been good friends Larry and I have been good friends for about 20 years, close to 20 years. I was working at the record store, and him and his old skinhead buddies would come in looking for records.
They were well.
And I
You were
kicked
a
them out
skinhead,
and like,
Larry?
Larry, you can stick around. You're
No.
not a skinhead.
I'm a skinhead now. I was
Not
a,
by choice.
I had a mohawk back then.
No, actually, this is a good story. Larry used to be a straight edge
I used to be.
until
Is again now.
we were out on his 21st birthday,
Mm-hmm.
and I very quickly took his straight edge card
Yeah.
by buying him. I didn't just get him to drink with me. I bought him a shot and his own pitcher of beer.
And I broke. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And the two of us and another friend sat there and drank it all.
Yeah. I can thank you for everything, Burton. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Ruining your life.
Appreciate it. Yep.
Larry, were you like me? How was your hairline? Because you look like me, like you might have thinned
Aw.
early in life.
You
I
have no
started
idea how
shaving-
great that makes me feel. By the way.
Well, no, I love my bald head. I
big
started
man
shaving
said I
my head
look like
at
him.
20 years old because my hairline was garbage.
Oh, I've had my hairline's been shit my whole life.
Yeah.
I have
That's how
I have very soft hair, but it's very thin.
That's exactly how our son's is. I had really high hopes
He's
because
fucked.
I have lots of like curly hair, and I thought our son was gonna have like awesome hair. That I was gonna get to have like a cool
Yeah.
little boy with long hair. Hell, fucking no.
Yeah.
We keep that shit high and tight because it is terrible.
I know. I had a widow's peak before I even knew what a widow was. It just sucks.
Oh, yeah.
I
Me
got a
too.
widow's peak. Nothing wrong with having a widow's peak.
You do not have.
You don't have a
I
widow's
Because I
peak.
shaved it. I have a widow's peak. It's right here.
Yeah.
I have a widow's
Aaron,
peak
it's
called
too,
a
but that's
forehead.
not, like, it's-
Hold on. I definitely have a widow's peak. Like just because I got different type of hair. Like I have
Oh,
one.
here we go.
I lined it up. You know, black people we shape our hairs.
I
up
also-
and-
Dude,
and-
I
Do
feel-
you know what a widow's peak is?
Yes, it's a point right at the.
Dude, you need to
Front of-
grow that out because you
You're telling
totally
me
look
your
like
hair
fucking
comes
Dracula.
down.
No, I'm
And
not
you would do
growing
that.
it. No, it's not
No,
that deep.
no, you
It's
look
not
like
that
you
thick.
look like fucking Blade. That's what you need to do.
Yes.
All right, I'm
And you
cool
should be
with that.
Blade for Halloween.
I'm fucking cool with Blade.
Some motherfuckers always trying to ice
Yeah, I
me
got a
up.
widow's peak. We like me and Randall had on our episode. Like we shape our shit
Don't
up.
take this away from me. This is mine around.
No, you can have your weird
There
widow's
we
peak.
go.
Come on. The big guy said he looked like me. Will you let me have it for 5
You can
fucking
have
seconds?
all that.
The battle is finally
Yeah,
happening.
if you want to see the truest widow peak on a doucher, though, that'd be Paul Ryan. He looks just like Eddie Munster.
Eddie
Yeah.
Munster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
That's a widow peak right there.
They all
That's
look
solid.
Well, yeah, I've had shit hair my whole life, and basically, I have a huge family, and I'm the only one bald in it. It doesn't make any fucking sense, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I was fucked on all sides. My dad's bald. My mom's fucking terribly thin
Yeah,
hair.
but Randall's brother has a fucking
A mane.
Luscious.
luscious. He could grow. I mean, like when I first met Randall's brother had hair like down to his ass, like thick, long hair. I mean, now he's got it cut short, but it's not going anywhere. He's got,
Yeah, but that poor guy.
and he's
can't-
older than Randall.
He can only grow pubes on his face, and it looks ridiculous. I can grow a glorious man bush
That's the trade-off, I
in
think.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Brian's chin. It looks like a leprechaun's dick. I'm glad we're videotaping this now. This makes me really happy that people can see people's faces.
Oh God.
Oh, Brian's beard. That shit's good.
Yep.
Oh,
Aw.
fuck. Man.
Well, thanks for coming on.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, there's one more question though. Chad Fackler wanted me to ask it, and so I feel I have to keep him happy.
Please don't shoot us.
I know he keeps
No,
wanting to hang
don't
out. I'm
shoot your
like,
coworkers.
he keeps asking. He wants to know why you guys keep doing shitty shots before each show. Is that a tradition, or is that just something you like to do to make us all laugh? Because it's probably, like I said, my favorite part of the show.
I think, well, yeah, it started just as like let's just do this as a tradition, and then it actually like turned into, I think, like it just is funny.
Yeah, and people like started
Just-
responding to the episodes. Absolutely nothing about content. We're like, oh, the best shot was when y'all did shots, and I
Yeah.
can hear Brooke throwing up.
Yeah.
And it's all like 1,000,000% genuine.
Yeah, there's no fucking.
There's no, I mean, I fucking hate liquor.
Yeah, I can hear it in your voices
So
every
much.
time you do it. It's
Oh, it's disdain, and like it makes me sick to my stomach. So Randall also, like, the better question that I have for Randall is, why every episode now do we have to do 2 shots?
Well,
All of a sudden, Randall's now like pouring 2 shots for us, and I'm like, what?
it goes back to the too much spunk lube.
Yeah.
Everything in excess.
Yeah, I have no.
Everything.
It's like, oh, 1, that's cool. We got some laughs. We're gonna do 5.
yeah.
Yeah, when he talked about that
Randall,
weed.
Randall, that's got to be I hate to say this, but it's got to be a Larry thing because I'm A to Z too. There's no. It's either I'm not
can't
doing
stop
it
at
or
M?
I'm just doing it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You can't stop.
I don't
my whole
say
life.
N.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
like the.
Yeah.
I think it was Jim Norton that
Oh.
said he's like, he's in an addict. He get it. If 1 is good, 500 is better.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
so.
No, like
Hey.
Randall was talking about they had some weed or whatnot, and he was like, "I want to smoke the whole thing."
And
And
then-
it's like, whoa, like all you need is a couple puffs,
Yeah.
man.
And then I believe it was also Randall who said, "How do you make this stop?"
No, he said he can't feel his arms.
Yeah. He said, "How do you know when you're high?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Right
When you
now."
start asking-
When you start
Yeah, when you
asking
ask-
You asked
questions
that
like
question.
and then he's like, "Oh, when does it go away?
Yeah.
I can't feel my heart."
Word of
Yeah,
advice:
I
if you're
could-
asking any questions like, "Is this happening to me?" It probably is. Yes.
How do you know when you feel it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were sitting on the couch, and our good buddy had
Oh.
gotten my good buddy from high school got Brooke some. I mean, looks gross to me, and it smells terrible.
It was delicious.
But people that like weed would be like, "Oh, it smells and looks so great." And I was like, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm not a pussy. I'm smoking all of it. Put it all in the bowl. And
Famous
Brooke
last
was like,
word.
well, you can't put it all in the bowl. First
That's
off.
great. Put it all in
a
the
lot
bowl.
of fucking money's worth of weed to slow your fucking roll.
Yeah.
So I like cash one bowl, and I'm like, that wasn't shit. Give me another one.
Uh-huh.
This is bullshit. I
Uh-huh.
knew this was fake. Smoked like 2 more bowls.
I just let him, y'all. I was like, all right, big dog, go ahead.
Yeah, we weren't going nowhere or anything, and I looked up and I could see that Brooke was definitely high, and she was just like grinning at me because she could see the future. Like, you're fucked. And I was like, holy God, this is the worst
I just-
idea.
I couldn't stop
Imagine.
laughing though whenever he was like, I can't feel my arms, because I was like, I tried to be like, oh, and like snuggle with him, and he was like, I'm dying.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm deceased."
When you get with a person like that and you can just tell, like, oh, you're going to ask me how long this is going to last for the next, like, 4 hours. I can just
Oh,
see
I
it.
ruined her
And
high.
that's
It's impossible
exactly
for-
what happened.
Yep.
I
No,
was
you
like,
just put some TV on and let him sit there. Watch
I
it.
did. I was like, can I put some cartoons on? What you want to watch, baby?
No, I just stared at a spot on the wall.
That's what I
didn't
do.
want to watch
Yep.
anything.
yeah.
And then,
All right.
and then periodically I asked, do you guys hate me?
Yeah.
Yes. Did I ruin this for you, babe?
No, you didn't give any fucks about that. I was just like, shut your mouth.
Oh, that's a baby.
Oh,
That's my princess. I'll be back.
that's a baby.
All right. Well, before we get going here, kid, how about we'll give you guys the honor. You get to pick the name for Brian's sports show, and you get to announce the Spunk Lube. So, what are our
The Spunk Lube winner.
the Spunk Lube winner?
I already
yeah.
forgot.
So it's not set in stone. This is what Brian has to use.
What was that one thing you said? You
Got to
liked,
use
Brian?
it the first episode.
Oh, I
The-
like.
the dick-
If it's coming to me, it's Baby Dick Sports.
Baby Dick Sports. Thank you. Yeah,
right.
I like.
But I don't want to. I would. I mean, I want it to be something Brian likes because I think that show could. Be
No, you
the
don't.
shit.
Well, this
No,
is
no.
the Spunk Lube winner.
Yeah, this is the Spunk Lube winner. So you got to
I
pick
like
the
Baby
Spunk.
Brian
Sport
doesn't
or-
necessarily have to use this name. He just
Okay,
has to
perfect,
reference
good.
it.
Baby
That's
Dick
Too
Sports.
much pressure. Baby
Yeah.
Dick.
All right. Well, then we have our winner,
Woohoo!
Congratulations
Who's
to
the winner?
Tim the Fraud.
God
Tim the
damn it!
Fraud.
Fuck you, Tim.
Is that boobs?
No, Baby Dick Sports one.
Baby.
Aaron's very upset about that.
I wanted boobs.
I like the
man.
boobs one too, but baby dick just rolls off the tongue.
I know,
just
and it's
makes me
perfect
laugh.
for Brian.
So we're gonna
Oh, it's a
mail
baby dick. Me, 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 me.
we're gonna mail one bottle of Spunk Lube
Just
in
to his
the
house.
biggest box we can find.
Yes.
and leave it on
Put
the
it
front
in a
And
box.
porch.
fill it.
Yeah.
Fill it
In a
with
box.
pictures of dongs.
No,
No,
just
no.
Just as long as the
No.
outside says Spunk Lube on
I'm
the
just
giant
gonna.
box. And
Tim
we just,
listens to the show.
We leave it there
Box
right
of
after he
cocks.
goes to work.
Wait,
No.
but
And
here's
it's
your
there all day.
lube.
No.
Dude,
Oh, no,
40-year-old
no.
virgin, here's your big old box of erotica.
Mhm.
Or I'm just gonna
What's
say.
your box of porn, Andy?
I'm thinking I'm gonna make it look like a thing of flowers that Tim sent to his wife one day when he was just trying to be romantic, and then she'll get a big bottle of Spunk Lube.
I mean, that's not bad.
Can we write on it like?
hey, let's
Oh, it's
go.
bad, and Tim knows it's bad, and he can hear me saying it.
Can
He
we write
knows it's
Spunk
bad.
Lube and crayons on it? Poor art.
Or I'll just put a letter in there. Tim said you need to get fucked.
You can take it.
You're going to take it.
You
Said
gonna
need
take it, big words.
You gonna take it?
My baby dick.
This is from Baby Dick.
Oh man, that's fucking great.
Ah.
Was there anything else you guys want to promote real quick before we get out of here?
You just give them all of our stuff because I don't know it, baby.
Wait. 1 second. Grace she just got back from Vegas. She definitely wants Muscle Vodka. The lady
Oh.
with Muscle Vodka. She wants to get with you guys. She
beautiful.
was just doing like I think it's called Mr. Olympia in
Yeah.
Vegas, but huge competition. She does
That's
a
the
lot of
vodka
the muscle.
competition.
Right, that's what she does, and I was like, man, these people are perfect,
They did.
and
They'd be great for it.
yeah, I'm definitely trying to link them up. She's real busy, but you're on the radar.
Beautiful,
Awesome.
dude. That would be so good just because we can mix that in all the nasty shots. It's a perfect segue.
Fuck
to
yeah.
promote them.
You get ripped responsibly.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
might
should
as
have
well.
her on the show. You should really have her on the show.
You
She's
definitely
great.
should.
Oh, that would be an awesome way to start the show with her. We're going to do a shot of muscle vodka.
Yeah.
It's strong.
I didn't think about that. 'Cause we always dog
It's
the
extremely
This
strong.
is the worst vodka I've ever had.
No, it's just strong.
Yeah, but then I can keep my abs though.
Yes.
So I'll
Absolutely.
Exactly.
still here.
Exactly.
Stay ripped all the time.
Oh my god.
Responsibly.
All right.
So so where can we find you guys at?
I'm
All
breaking
right.
in the
So
mic.
Twitter at Married as Fuck, Instagram at Married AF Podcast, and Facebook Married AF Podcast, and what our email is marriedafpod@gmail.com
Yep.
for any of the naughty questions you want,
Or hey.
or just
If you want to ask us a question about a nice book,
Yeah.
we do brains.
or about yeah.
Yeah, how come
No.
nobody ever asks you guys nice questions?
No one cares.
They do for people who are just being exposed to Married as Fuck through our podcast for some goddamn reason. No, they do have serious guests on a regular basis
Yeah.
and have great
We
shows,
should get
great interviews.
We definitely have to give you props. Like the shirt I'm wearing is the podcasting help thing for the
Nice.
with the
Puppies.
puppies. Yeah.
Beck's charity, yeah, the podcasters supporting Wounded Paw, where
Mhm.
she takes dogs that need a home and pairs them up with veterans
And trains
that-
the dogs.
to be service dogs. Yeah, trains them to be service dogs and then pairs them up with a veteran that needs a service dog, and it saves both of their lives.
Exactly. And if people haven't listened to your show before, I would recommend listening to that episode. It was Kristen Beck. It was an awesome episode you guys did. A great interview with her, and it was really eye opening. Actually, I wasn't expecting that. So I don't want to sound serious here, but that was a really good show.
No,
Thank
Oh,
we
yeah, I love
you.
that one.
God,
Shit.
I fucking love her. She's the best.
That was a great show.
Well, thanks, guys. We had a fucking blast.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
And,
thanks for coming on.
Love you
Yeah,
guys.
we got to line up Stephanie and Burton to come on our show. That way we've had everybody.
Old man
Yeah.
Burden.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're
Old
next.
man Burton.
They're
Keep that
next.
energy.
They gonna get it.
They gonna take
Don't
it.
take it.
They don't know
Y'all,
shit.
y'all take it easy.
All right, you guys have a
Hey,
good
you
night.
too.
Have a good
All
night,
right,
man.
Too.
See y'all.
Take care.
Go fuck yourselves.
Yay! Nice. All right. Well,
Nice.
that was episode 55.
That was a great.
That was
episode,
55?
That was 55.
55?
That's
Brian,
where
you've
we're
been
at
gone for a
now?
while. Yeah.
Yeah, you missed
Well-
54.
And?
Yeah.
And you missed
Well,
54,
hey,
Brian.
thanks
it was
to-
an amazing episode.
It was.
Without you.
Thanks to Married AF for coming on.
Is that why my mic wasn't plugged in when I got here?
Yes.
Maybe. Our next show, I know we got Ken Shamrock lined up again, so hopefully that lines up. But if not, we've got Brett Thomas coming back as well.
Yay.
So thanks you guys listening. Check us out on iTunes,
Thank you.
iHeartRadio, Spotify.
Thank you for
Subscribe,
having me.
review. It helps us out a lot. I don't know how it helps us, but it helps us.
Yep.
And then-
Subscribe.
It does. When we
Click
get
on
like,
our links.
we get like 5 cents from YouTube views.
You
Oh,
buy
do we?
things.
And then we go to our website, drinksoflarry.com. Check out our sponsors. We got
Merch.
merch, all the sponsors. Check
Merch.
everybody out. And
Honky bucket.
we'll see you next week.
Find your buffalo.